Hello, this is Nick from Prestman doing a video walkthrough of our 2014 Chevy Suburban. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to point out any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay. So first impressions, obviously this is a 2014, so it's not brand new. It's got a good amount of miles on it, but not like to the max. So I do expect to find a little bit of wear and tear, of which all you will be well aware of. So the front bumper up here does have some pretty decent scratching. So nothing too bad. It doesn't look like it's going to be anything that'll, it's not going to rust or anything. If I'm not mistaken, this is a plastic bumper. Yeah, so nothing too crazy there. Hood has a little bit of rock chipping up here, but same story, nothing too major. But let's start going around and see if there's anything else we can find. Tires on here are actually in extremely good condition. I think they were replaced recently, so that's fantastic news. You got your running boards down here. You got a couple things here and there, but nothing really too crazy. Got your tow hitch down there. It's fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. And I think you already know this based on our last conversation, but these ones are removable. So if you want to just make it into a truck bed again, it will be significantly easier this time. So that's awesome. All right, so as far as the exterior goes, nothing too crazy, but let's hop inside and see what we can find on the interior. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn the car on, obviously, but when I turn it on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. Oh, whoops. Looks like I left the trunk open. But other than that, we got two warning lights up. The first is my seatbelt light, which is correct. And the other, like I said, I think I left the trunk open. So that's my bad. But other than that, everything up here looks super, super solid. As far as interior features go, you have a few. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so we're not here all day. But over here is going to be your four-wheel drive. Here's just kind of some of your basic, your lights and whatever. You also have heated seats, which is always a pleasure. We like that. You got your cruise control up here. Let's make sure AC is working well. Actually, yeah, very, very much so. You got a few plugins down here, so that's pretty cool. Parking sensors and on and on. Let's make sure your audio's working.
Revolve. Revolver. Revolve.
Delete. Awesome. So pretty straightforward. Lights working up top as well. Well, yeah, the trunk's open. So, but lights are working great. Fantastic. So as far as interior condition goes, it's honestly actually really good. I'm not seeing any dents, any tears, any rips, any scratches, any discoloration, anything. So back seat, same story. Actually really, really good. So that's fantastic. But anyway, we can go over stuff all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. Check that out real quick. And then that should be good for our video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about vehicles, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you aren't mechanically inclined at all, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around the battery, if all the metal pieces that should be gray or silver are brown and covered in rust, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this actually looks really, really good. There's a little bit of dust on it, but I mean, honestly, that's actually a pretty good sign, because I don't know if you can tell in the video, but all the dust that is here looks like I can see fingerprints on. It looks like it's been disturbed. People have been looking at it, touching it, taking care of it. So I'm actually really impressed. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is actually exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions, or there's anything that I missed, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Suburban.